Hi, it's 6:30 in Spain, so here we are on Tuesday. How's it going, everybody? I'm feeling especially festive today because it's going to be our last training for the year. So I thought that I would go out with a bang. um, how's everyone doing? Is everyone doing any baking? I know I'm asking because I love to bake and I'm figuring out, I wanted to try a few new recipes. So I thought I'd throw it out there and see if anyone has any faves. If you do, let me know. I'd love to get the recipe. So as you're logging in, give me a hashtag live if you're live, hashtag replay if you're replay. And if you are new to this live training series, give me a hashtag newbie. I would love to say hello and introduce myself. So it's been an amazing week. I hope you guys are all having a great week too. And I have to say, I put this training together because of all of the sessions that I've been having, the strategy sessions that I've been having with everyone that's been interested in the 6-month mentorship program that I'm launching in January. And what I'm hearing, or what I have been hearing, is you're overworked, you're overtired, you're stressed, you're overeating, and you know what? It is what it is. And the thing that I loved was that most of the conversations that I had that spoke to health goals and what's blocking them from achieving their goals and what have they tried that's not working and all that other good stuff to get through to the blocks that you're facing, is that a lot of you said, I'm not waiting until January, I'm starting now. And I was like, yes, this is the attitude. I just, like, if I've talked to anybody, like, kudos to you. This training is really for you. I said I was going to do 9 healthy holiday tips, but I actually have 10. Bonus. And it's going to be, I'm just going to be sharing lots of tips sorry for that notification, this month, for the rest of the month. Okay, so healthy tip number 1. Because let's face it, like, we want to have fun. There's no point of dieting. Well, I shouldn't say no point, but I don't believe in diets personally. It's a lifestyle change, and these healthy holiday tips are actually, you can take this to the next year and realize your health goals. Okay, so the first tip, I'm just looking at my notes, don't make a meal with appetizers. So, I mean, appetizers are amazing. And I know I personally used to overdo it at the appetizer stage. Oops, there goes my pen. But it's like, remind yourself, remember that this is just a little snack, a little nibbly before the real dinner, the real event. And just remember, there's going to be lots of food, there's going to be drinks, there's going to be lots of fun, lots of dancing. So you know what? If you're at a catered event, what I like to do is watch every plate go by me and be like, okay, I'm going to try those 2. Maybe a third if there's something that really speaks out to me, but 2 to 3, and that's fine. Like, I don't need much more than that. And so that's a little healthy holiday tip. Tip number 2, plan ahead. So if you know that you have a big work function or, a big holiday party that you're going to, and you know there's going to be lots of food and lots of treats and all the goodness, right? All the things that we love about the holidays. I know I do. Just plan to eat lighter during the day. Like, do not skip breakfast, do not skip lunch, because once you get to dinner, you're going to be starving, and that's not good for anybody, honestly. So just have like fruits and veggies during the day, lots of water, and so you are not ravenous when you get to where you need to be, and you can have a good time, and you're not, you know, depriving yourself during the day. Like, what's the point of that? Yeah, so when we do like starve ourselves throughout the day, like it just, we're just going to eat too fast and we're going to eat too much, and that's just the way it is. If anyone has a trick around this, let me know, because I've not found it. Okay, so number 3, watch your portion sizes. It's kind of one of those like, yeah, but seriously, and you know, in my house, at least, it is very difficult to say no to seconds, but just be firm. So say no to seconds, say yes to dessert, and you'll be fine. And all you have to do is say no thank you, right? And I think we all need to do a little better with this. And I used to be guilty too, because when I was working corporate, I would bring like baked banana bread and all the stuff, because that's what I love to do. And when somebody said no thank you, like I'm telling you to do, I'd be like, oh, come on, it's just one slice, like it's nothing. But maybe we should try not to do that. At least I'm not. If someone says no thank you, I'm like, okay, no worries. It's here if you want it. Okay, so healthy tip number, actually no, I wasn't finished on that one. Oh yeah, so healthy tip number 4. Snack on fruits and veggies. I kind of already said this, but snack on fruits and veggies throughout the day and before you go out the door, because like a small salad has tons of antioxidants and it's got lots of fiber, so it'll help like curb the hunger. So you can use that alongside the planning tip that I was talking about, tip number 2. Okay, I'm losing track of my tips here. Okay, so healthy eating, healthy holiday tip number 5. Look for high fiber foods. So look for whole grains, look for greens, look for fruits. I'm not saying don't indulge, because I mean, it's Christmas, it's the holidays, but try and find those high fiber foods so that you will fill up faster and you won't feel the need to kind of snack at, you know, the bad stuff, if I could say that. Actually, I shouldn't say that. There's no good and bad. There's just balance, right? So healthy holiday tip number 6. If you're hosting, send your guests with leftovers. This is why I actually love having potlucks, because everyone brings their own kind of like Tupperware and everything like that. So everyone is ready to go, ready to go home with everybody else's goodness. But yeah, you can do that. It's really, it's great if you can do that, at least. And that way you don't have to have all of the leftovers yourself. Keep a plate for yourself too, though. Okay, so healthy holiday tip number 7. Eat slowly. And I actually did a blog about this, I think in the summer, because digestion starts in the mouth. And if you are not eating, like if you're not chewing well, if you're not letting the amylase and the digestive process start in the mouth properly, if you're like swallowing like chunks of food, it's going to be so much harder for your body to digest that and for your body to break down the nutrients and the fats and all the goodness of the food that you're eating. And then like a fun fact, like on average, it takes 20 minutes for your stomach to signal to your brain that it's full. Sorry about that one. So, I mean, it's if you can actually turn this into a meditation, think about as you're eating, like, what does the food taste like? What ingredients are in this? What's the texture like? What is it hard? Is it chewy? You know, have some, really try and taste all of the flavors before you decide to swallow, and just you know, be nice to your body. It will thank you for helping it along the digestive process. And that one is great actually, just to carry through as just a general practice. Okay, so healthy holiday tip number 8. Socialize away from the buffet table. Socialize away from the dessert table and away from the candy table. It's just easier. It's less temptation. I know personally, if I'm by the table, I am snacking for sure. So that's just another little healthy holiday tip. And number 9, use non-toxic candles or diffuser. This is coming from somebody who used to love scented candles. If you ask any one of my good friends, they'll be like, oh yeah, Nat had candles everywhere. But actually the smoke that they produce is super, it can be as dangerous as cigarette smoke, to be quite honest. And so if you need a good DIY recipe, like make your own candles, let me know. If you need a good diffuser, let me know. I can refer you to a really good one. And then my bonus tip, number 10, is keep moving. This is so key, just in everything. So like, and as I'm saying this, you're probably running around, like finishing all your plans, getting your trees up, you know, shopping. So I know you're moving at this time, but just as a general, if you feel yourself like sitting more often than not, try to get up. If you're at a desk, maybe you have a stand-up desk. Use that a little more often. Do stairs at lunch. Do, you know, little competitions at work. It's the best time. We do little competitions in my Life Fulfillment Academy group all the time. So you can always hop over there and join us. We're just finishing off a 30-day step challenge, a 30-day 10K step challenge, so that's been fun. Anyway, so those are my 10 tips. Well, 9 tips plus bonus. So I'm wishing you a very happy holiday, and I will see you all in the new year. Lots of love. See you later. Bye.